Get a husband, and then maybe you can tell me what to do with one. All right, y'all, I'm back, and it's time for my recap. I know y'all been waiting, so let's get into it, y'all. I'm back. What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new review of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, y'all. I am back. Okay, and I know y'all getting this review a little bit late. Y'all know I normally have the review out on the same night, and if I don't have it out on the same night, I normally have it early Monday morning. But y'all know what's been going on. I've been traveling. So y'all know I was in Chicago this weekend. And let me answer this question before anybody asks me, because I know it's coming. Me and Ashley Miller were definitely supposed to meet up together this weekend, but she definitely told me days before I was coming that per doctor's orders, she wasn't gonna be able to go because she just had surgery on her foot. So with that being said, she was doing the best thing for her, health wise. And I told her, girl, I understand, but I would definitely be coming back to Chicago. I already made it up in my mind that I would definitely make this one of my trips of the year. I will always come back to Chicago, and I would definitely let her know each time, like I do everybody else. Whenever I come to anybody's city, you know what I'm saying? I always let them know that Scotty is coming. Okay. Scotty is definitely coming anytime we come in the city. Okay. So yes, we did not get to hang out, but we were definitely ready to hang out. I told her about this trip long when I first bought my ticket. So unfortunately, we didn't get to hang, but it's okay. We'll have a time the next time. But 2 weeks from now, Houston, we got a problem because Scotty will be in the building in Houston. So you know, Josiah, myself, T, Maddie, even Mims and I talked yesterday. We're gonna hang out and have a good time. Hopefully Rodney can come out, but Rodney gotta check his DMs, child. That's the only thing. That's the only way we're gonna be able to, have a little kiki and a little 1-2 over drinks and shit like that. So with that being said, before we get into this review, let me let y'all know what's coming up. Now, tomorrow night is the Whether You Like It or Not panel, and it will be at the same time, but of course in a different place. It will be at 9:15 Eastern time, but it will definitely be on Yakrati's channel. Okay, so be sure to tune in tomorrow night at 9:15 Eastern time for the Whether You Like It or Not panel. We will be discussing Bill Collective as well as the show that we're reviewing tonight. And also, last but not least, is Boys Night Out. The season 3 premiere will be airing on Saturday night. It's a special night and a special time. We'll be returning Saturday night at 10/9 Central for the third season of Boys Night Out. Yes, the Fab Five, which is Scotty, Jamar, T, Josiah, and Maddie. Yes, we are back for a Hot Boy Summer, and this will be another 10-episode season, so be on the lookout for that. We will be back at 10/9 Central. We worked hard on this new season, as y'all can see from the brand new thumbnail, and we are ready. So be on the lookout for Boys Night Out. All right. Now, without any further ado, let's get into this review, y'all. So, we're going to open this thing up by talking about Kenya and Drew. Now, first things first, I just want to say that I love and adore the friendship that Kenya and Drew have at this point. There was a time where I felt like they would never be friends. And I feel like the reasons why they could not be friends is because you had the Portia factor, then you had the Latoya factor. Drew was up Portia ass, and Kenya had this damn girl crush on Latoya. So they could not get together and really try to, be cool with one another. And the fact that I see them talking and vibing with one another, it's cool to see that. And, Kenya is an Aquarius like me, and Drew is a Taurus. So most times I really get along with Tauruses, whether it be in a friendship or whether it's something sexual, because Tauruses are freaky as fuck, but I do have a Taurus moon. So that's probably why I get along with a lot of Tauruses. I'm an Aquarius sun, Taurus moon. So that's probably why I tend to like Tauruses or tend to like to sleep with a Taurus because I'm freaky as fuck too, but that's another video. However, I love their friendship. I'm glad they were able to forge that. They started talking about the trip and stuff, and they were basically saying, hopefully this trip is better than any party that Sanya has planned, because we already know that Sanya does not plan no good parties. And honestly, she does not plan no good parties. Okay, she does not plan no good parties. The food be still and all of that other good shit. So she cannot plan no party to save a goddamn life, and that's just the truth on top of the truth. And then they start talking about her rules, telling them what they should and shouldn't do, the do's and don'ts of the Jamaican trip and all this other shit. And then, Kenya was like, well, my other question is this: how are you and Sonya? Where is y'all relationship at right now? And then Drew was like, you know what? I don't have an issue with Sonya, and I really didn't do nothing to Sonya anyway, so I don't have a problem with her. I'm willing to move forward and get past all of this dumb shit. And to be honest, I'm glad that Drew was able to move past it, because Sonya did kind of turn on Drew for no apparent reason, because she wanted a moment and she wanted a storyline, and she decided to get it up off of Drew. That's how I feel about this situation. And y'all can sit up here and try to fight me on this all the hell y'all want to, honey. I said what the hell I said. She was looking for a moment and she was trying to fight with Drew to get some screen time. That's exactly what she was trying to do. And I don't care what nobody got to say about it. That is all facts. Then they started talking about the plus ones. And Kenya was like, well, I was going to bring my cousin with me, but she got sick. So at this point, I'm probably just going to come by myself. I'm just going to be by myself because I ain't got no plus one. But it really doesn't matter. Like, you don't really need no man to be fulfilled. And all these girls really act like, because my marriage is dissolving, that means that, I'm not gonna have a good time. I'm gonna be lonely. I'm gonna be this and I'm gonna be that, but I'm gonna have me a good time regardless. And I'm glad that Kenya got this spirit, because sometimes these girls, they love to try to throw up the fact that you ain't got no man this and you ain't got no man that as a diss. But I'm glad that Kenya knows her worth, because she ain't got no man because she left her man. It ain't like she ain't got no man because she couldn't keep him. She ain't got him because she left him. And rightfully so. She needed to leave his ass anyway. That's how I feel about it. So I don't see nothing wrong with Kenya going by herself, because fuck that shit. I went on the damn couples dinner by my damn self and I was in a damn relationship. My whole man was sitting at home on the couch one time and I went by myself. This was back when I was dating that motherfucker that I don't like talking about. But yeah. So yeah, that's it with that. So Sonya and Ross, they're working out. And I know a lot of y'all love y'all some Ross. Y'all think that Ross is oh so fine. Needless to say that I ain't saying that he ain't fine, because Ross is a fine ass specimen of a man. Y'all know who my husband is, and my husband is Ralph Pittman. Y'all know that I love me some Ralph. Ralph is my favorite husband on this show. Second place is Todd Tucker. It's just something about Todd, that New York feeling, New York accent, and his swag. And then, it's just that mature man type thing. And then it's like Todd looks better as he gets older. You know what I mean? So I love me some Ralph and Todd, but Ralph comes after them. I mean, not Ralph. Ralph comes after them, but they're working out. And then, Sonya is telling Ross that this trip is going to be drama free. No one's going to get into no drama. We're here to have a good time. We're not going to get into no drama. Like, please don't think we're going to do that, because we're not. I already talked to the ladies. Okay. So he was like, okay, but I'm just letting you know that me and the guys, we got our getaway. Like, if y'all decide to get into y'all drama shit, we got something going on over here. So we ain't got to be over there with y'all when y'all doing y'all drama shit. And honestly, I don't blame them, because that's all these hoes do, is get into it over petty shit. That's all they do. But I'm glad that these guys know, these guys are well in tune with the fact that these girls gonna get into some type of drama. We already know they're gonna get into some type of drama already. We already know that already. But I'm glad that Ross put it out there. But Sonya said, it's not gonna be any drama. It's not gonna be any drama. It's not gonna. Girl, yes it is. And it's gonna be some damn drama. You already know that. You probably gonna be the one to stir the shit up. So, girl, stop talking about it ain't gonna be no drama, because it is. I think at this point, y'all know that I cannot stand Sonya. Like, Sonya irks me. Like, I can't with her. But and I'm just going by what I see on the show. Like, I can't with her sometimes. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get into Drew and Ralph. Okay. Now, Drew, first of all, Ralph starts talking about Drew's wigs and shit like that, and how he likes her in certain type of wigs. And we can say that the wig game is on point this season. Okay, we already know that. We already see it. We know that the wig game is all the way on point. But I think that Portia been supplying her with them go naked wigs and shit. That's one good thing that I can say that good did, is give somebody some wigs, because Drew look fucking good this season. Even when she was calling, remember when she was calling Fatum a lap dog and barking at her like a dog? Drew looked damn amazing with that hair and that makeup. She looks amazing. Like, but Drew was never an ugly girl anyway. Like, she was never unattractive. She just had poor hair choices, makeup choices, fashion. A lot of the times, the fashion and the makeup and the hair really enhances your look, and it can help. Because trust me, honey, I know that it helps me because I look at my old videos, baby, and I looked a hot ass mess because I didn't really dress up like that in none of my videos until I got to be 24 years old, like around 2014. That's when you started seeing me dress up in videos and started seeing me look a little bit more presentable. Then I started getting my eyebrows done and shit. So it all shows you like your appearance is so important. And I really take my appearance on camera very seriously. Sometimes, like, I make sure to get on here dressed up. You may catch me a few times nowadays on camera with just a wife beat on. That I'm either tired or I don't give a damn that day. You know, if you see me with a white beater on in a chain or something like that, I really don't care. You know, I just don't care. But on days like this, and this ain't even me dressing up, like I just look relaxed and presentable. Like I said, appearance always plays a part in everything. But they started talking about his book on step parenting. And Ralph was talking about, how he's a stepfather to Josiah and how that affects the relationship with him and Drew and the family dynamics and things of that nature. And he starts talking about his reasoning for not adopting Josiah, which I feel like his reasoning for not adopting Josiah is valid. I think it's valid. I can't say nothing different. I think it's valid because he said he was all down for the adoption at first. But when it came down to the biological father, he decided to take his feelings into consideration about how he would feel because he wants to be a part of Josiah's life. And Drew is pushing this because she feels like Ralph is the only father that Josiah has known. So for that alone, he should sign the papers. But if Ricky wants to be a part of Josiah's life, allow Ricky to have that part. Like, yeah, Ricky went to jail. He missed out on a lot of time with Josiah, but those were the cards that he was dealt. He did some funny shit. He went to jail, did his bid, did his time, and now he's out. So allow him to embrace his son and help raise his son. Either way it goes, whether Ralph signed the papers or not, he's still going to be that provider for Josiah and still be there for Josiah. But at the same time, we also have to think about the things that Drew has said last season when she said that she feels like Ralph does not show Josiah the same love and affection as he shows the other child that she has with him. So we have to understand that you're saying that you're going to be there for Josiah. But we really need to see that happen because from what we see and how we feel about it, you really don't be showing him no love like that. You just show more love to the child that you had biologically, Drew. Like Josiah is pretty much an afterthought to you. That's how Drew made it seem. But I do think that you got a valid point with why you don't want to adopt Josiah like right now. I get it. I definitely get it. I don't think there's anything wrong with your reasoning. I really don't. Then they meet with the publisher. They discuss what the book is about. And Drew talked about her feelings about the book and how, she feels like it's going to open up like some wounds for her because it's really talking about their situation and all of this other stuff. And that's what happens when you write a book about something that's personal to you. That's what happens when you do videos about something that's personal to you. It opens up shit. It opens up certain emotions that you probably don't want to open up, but it forces you to deal with it. So that's just what it is. So, hopefully Drew and Ralph get it together. But I think I'm kind of on Ralph's side with that. I think that Drew should definitely allow Ricky to be a dad to Josiah. Simply because of the fact, yeah, he went to jail, he missed all that time, but at least he wants to be a part of his life. That's why I stand with it. So the girls head to the airport. Ralston left his passport. I ain't even got one. I've been saying I got to get a passport for the last few months and still ain't got a child. But they all meet up at the airport. And then, at this point, Everybody's in Jamaica. So we find out who is who for the plus ones. Marlo brings her best friend Adrian. Okay, that's her best friend that she brings. Moneta brings her husband Heath. Okay, Cherie brings her best friend Michelle. And Todd said he ain't taking no shots, he not drinking. He been stopped drinking for a while now. It's more to detox his body. You know what I mean? And I understand that because he said he was drinking at least 3 or 4 times out of the week, but now he doesn't want to drink. But when he's ready to start back drinking, it's shots for everyone. Honestly, people like to call me an alcoholic a lot, but I don't drink often. I really occasionally drink. Like, I'm really a social drinker. I don't drink every day. And sometimes I might just go to the gas station and get one of them little punk ass margarita drinks that be over there at the gas station. Because they give you a buzz just like Patron and 1800 and every damn thing else. So sometimes I go to the gas station, get one of them punk ass margaritas and call it a damn day, honey. Okay, call it a goddamn day. And it gets me buzz after a long day's of work. So I sometimes do that. What else is here? Okay. As they're going to the rooms, Kenya meets this random ass dude named John. Now, he might be a little bit random, but he's a cute random because I would have randomly given him my number if I was Kenya, which she did. Okay. So it's called How Kenya Got a Groove Back because Kenya going through a divorce with this dainty nose ring having ass dude named Mark. Okay. She's dealing with his bullshit. So go ahead and get your groove back, Kenya. I'm all for the shit. Okay. So then after all that, Sonya talk about giving them their room keys and shit like that. So everybody's getting ready to wind down, go to their room, dress up for dinner. So it's time to go to dinner. Everybody's waiting on Kenya. Kenya walks in with John, and everybody's like, "You better go in, girl. Yo, you better go in. You better go in." I was happy to see Kenya on a date with somebody. Kenya deserves it. Like, listen, we have seen Kenya deal with a whole lot of toxicity on this show. We saw Walter with his graham cracker ear ass. We saw her with Frank Mitchell. We saw her with Matt with his spine crazy ass. We saw him. And then we saw Miss Marquisha. And that was none but a lesbian relationship like Kirk and Rashida is. So it's just like, girl, we want you to have at least 2 minutes of happiness. That's all we really want for you, Kenya. And I'm really rooting for you, Twirl. Like, and everybody knows that I ain't always been on Team Twirl. Everybody know that already. We know this already. That ain't nothing different. We already know. But I'm here for Kenya getting her damn groove back, getting her some young meat or whatever type of meat she want. Ain't nothing wrong with some young meat. And there's nothing wrong with seasoned meat either, girl. Trust me, I know. So Sonya asked Marlo about the boys. And then, she said she don't want to talk about it right now at the table. So then Sheree asked Ralph about the book because, Drew mentioned the book. And as he's just, talking about the book and talking about his experiences with being a stepfather to Josiah, who he claims as his son, you know what I mean? He was explaining it, but then Marlo starts going in on Drew and Ralph and giving them the third degree about why Ralph decided not to adopt him. And Ralph specifically said his dad wants to be a part of his life, and he took his dad's feelings into consideration, so that's why he hasn't done it. I just feel like Marlo got the audacity and the nerve to come at anybody about adoption when you sit up there and you decided to take in your damn nephews only for you to throw them in the trash can when the road got too tough for you. You need to stop being a damn hypocrite. Marlo is a hypocrite. And I know a lot of y'all like Marlo because she's making Candy work for her peach and all this other stupid shit. Y'all find this manufactured ass drama that she brings as entertaining, but she's not entertaining in the least bit. Marlo is a childish ass person. I really want to call her that other word, but y'all know how I feel about that B word at this point on my videos. I say it when the cameras ain't rolling, but I'm just saying she's childish as hell. Okay, and I can't deal with that. And then as soon as Candy said, "I can't believe that you taking this so seriously when you got your own situation going on," and that's all facts. But see, Marlo love to say, "I'm not gonna kiss your ass. I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that." But when somebody tells her ass the truth, she can't handle it, and the first thing she does is say a bunch of BS, or she goes but underneath the belt. She was talking about, it may seem weird to you about what I'm doing with my nephews, but I also find it weird that you take care of men and you put your mother before your husband. Girl, do you have I almost went there. I almost went there. You love bringing up somebody's mama, but yours gave you up. So you can't be talking about nobody mama, Marlo. You can't be speaking on what nobody do for their mom and their parents. Don't you wish you could do the same thing for your fucking parents? Okay, I didn't want to go there, but she loved to go underneath the belt and bring up somebody else's parents and all this other stuff. You the one who decided to give your nephews up when the going got tough. You did that and you told every goddamn body. So why are you mad? You don't have any grounds to stand on when it comes down to Drew and Rap and what they decide to do with this adoption stuff with Josiah. You have no right to speak on anything. You have no right to give them the third degree. You have no right to say or do shit. You need to mind your own fucking business, okay, girl? Mind your business. Mind it. Period. Because you really don't have no right to say shit about what nobody else doing. And that's just facts on facts. You really don't have the right to say anything about what somebody else doing. That's just the truth. You don't. And the first thing you do is bring up somebody's mama in their marriage, and you talking about that's weird. It is weird that you gave your nephews away soon as the going got tough. It is weird. And one thing about it, and two things for sure, you are showing it this whole season. You are showing that you are nothing but a jealous ass person. You a hater. That's what you are. And you've always been a hater, but you call it telling the truth, and you call it, oh, I'm not gonna kiss your ass. I'm the type of friend that's not gonna kiss your ass. Ain't nobody saying you got to kiss nobody's ass. What we're saying is, if you're gonna have some drama with me, let it be authentic. Don't come up with no damn drama just so you can feel like you making me work for something. Cause truth be told, I ain't gotta work for nothing but myself. You need this peach way more than anybody else do on this damn show. So you can have a seat. You the one who been banking on the peach for the last decade, and you finally got it, and you don't know how to act at this point. Girl, bye. You using your nephews for a storyline. You're using them for that peach because you know you ain't got nothing going on with your life. Shut the fuck up. And you want to talk about somebody else's marriage? What marriage do you have? Just like Candy said, girl, you ain't even got no husband. Get one and tell me and tell me how to keep one. You know what I mean? How you gonna tell her how she's supposed to treat her husband when you ain't even got one to treat? Shut up. Like, shut up, girl. Like, what are you talking about? Like, Marlo just says anything out of her mouth just because it sounds good, just because it sounds like it's something that is off the wall. You are willing to say or do anything to be on this show. And that's really what the sad thing is. Talking about, who are you? You're only known in Atlanta. Girl, are you even known in Atlanta? We didn't know you before this damn show, Marlo. Go somewhere and sit down. We didn't know you before this show, but we all knew Candy before this show, girl. We knew her from being in Escape, which was a platinum selling group. As much as y'all don't want to include them in the conversation with TLC and SWV, Escape is a part of the conversation. They were a group that had 3 platinum albums. Period. Okay, had hits out the ass. Not only was she a part of a platinum selling group, but she also wrote these records that y'all love so much, like Bills, 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 No Scrubs, Shape of My Heart, or whatever the fuck the song is. There you go for Pink. All these different records that are worldwide, but you want to tell her that she's only known in Atlanta? No. And on top of that, at this particular point, she's the most known Real Housewife of Atlanta on this fucking show. She's the most known peach on this fucking show. Her and Kenya are the most known on this show. Don't nobody know you, Marlo. Only thing we know you for is your mug shots and your Johns that you sleep with. That's the only thing that we know you for. Oh, and being a badass guardian to your damn nephews. That's the only thing that we know you for being. So shut the fuck up and stop trying to come for somebody else. Because when you ain't got shit going on your own self, okay? Period. Stop trying to come for everybody else. You always want to go for the shock value, and you fail at it. Go somewhere and sit down, Marlo. You a failure, just like your good friend Sheree. But anyway, Candy and Todd drug you. Todd brought up some production shit. How was nobody was your friend when you came on this damn show, and how you want to act like you was this and that when you was not. Okay, so yeah, you got read down, and that's all I got on this. So with that being said, y'all, this is my review. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video. Also, click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. Also, if you want to follow me on any form of social media, go ahead and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. It'll be down down in my description box. So with that being said, you guys, Scotty by Nature is out of here. Time for me to go watch Love and Hip Hop. And as I go, I will leave you guys with the promo from Nova Cosmetics. I'm out of here, y'all. Bye.